Alright, everybody. Hello. My name is That Guy Nick. One thing I'm going to say first is sorry for the shoddy audio. I know it sounds bad. But today, in my first podcast episode, well, our first podcast episode, I'm here with the one and only, my good friend, EDJ.
You can just pronounce it Edge. EDJ
Is that how you pronounce it?
That's how I do it. Yeah.
Alright, brief moment, everybody. Let's hear a call from my sister, everybody. Sorry for the interruption now. It's your call from my sister.
Yes, good,
hello?
Are you home?
Yes.
Did anything come in the mail, like, outside the door?
Not that I know of.
Our medications, or, like, from the dermatology, they're supposed to come in, and they said that I called, and they said that it was delivered yesterday.
Delivered yesterday? I didn't see anything. Well, I'll check the mail in a little bit.
The thing is
The thing is, they what?
They described what our front door looked like.
They probably saw the front door, man. And then they just put it in the mailbox.
I don't know if they put it in the box.
Well, then I'll check, man.
Okay, just check and let me know.
Yes, I will check. Alright, is that it?
Yes, there's 2 packages. I don't know if they sent anything for you, but it was my medication, and then there's something else for me.
Well, they didn't send anything for me because I didn't ask for anything.
Because Mom got 2 notifications that they've been confirmed, so I don't know if it meant 2 medications, or I wasn't sure. Just
honestly, I got no idea, but I will check the mail.
Thanks.
Alright, see you later.
Alright, our first guest, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, first guest, my sister. Wow, fucking amazing. Just amazing.
Yeah.
So me and my friend Edge here, his real name redacted for at the moment. We decided to call this the HD podcast. Do you want to tell them what that stands for?
Yes, the Hyper-Dyslexic podcast. Neither of us have hyper-dyslexia, but HD sounds nice.
Yep, HD sounds nice, and we thought it would be fun if we do the hyper-dyslexic thing. Yeah, that's what we're going with here. So this first podcast episode was kind of spun out of the air. We both decided to do it today, and
it was. Me and you were just supposed to do like a quick collab, and then it sort of expanded.
Yeah, it did, because then once we started talking about collabing, I brought up the topic of, hey, why don't we do a podcast? And you went down for it, so here we are. I'm in a closet, you're in a closet, and here we are.
Yeah, hey, I mean, like, this is the best way to do it.
Best way to do it. 2 friends, 2 people in the closet, just... Oh, fuck, we could have called it 2 people in the closet. Fuck!
Dude!
Shit.
That would have been good.
Okay, well, this is our first episode, so we can change things later.
Yeah.
We can change things later. Alright, so this podcast is about random stuff in our lives. We're here, we're going to talk about music, we'll talk about movies, we'll talk about shows, and most importantly, we'll talk about old school memories from our high school lives, because we definitely got a lot to share about those. Am I right?
Oh god, yeah. Dude, can you imagine? We bring in, like, Corbin,
we're bringing Jimmy. Damn, man. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a podcast that I hope goes pretty big here. Well, we'll see what happens. But for right now, this is just 2 friends in the closet podcast.
Two guys in the closet.
2 guys in the closet. That is not a euphemism for anything else. It's 2 guys.
It is literally just 2 guys in the closet. Oh man.
It does not stand for anything else. Just 2 guys in the closet. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty interesting because, like, me and you, we both started our YouTube endeavors, I guess you could say, and you have gone a lot deeper into it than I have. You know.
Yeah, you know what you're doing too. I mean, you did the first video with your FNAF, and then you did the you dropped your 1 single from your EP, which, by the way, that's dropping soon. That's dropping the 25th. Yeah. Right.
25th. Yeah.
25th.
That's
wow.
in like.
I've heard bits and pieces from his EP there, and it sounds amazing. It's really good, man. I'm definitely
I'm really excited. I think it's really funny because, like, I made it on a school Chromebook with an overall budget of exactly $0 and 0 cents. Like the
Yeah, but
whole thing
yeah, it
is
sounds yeah, but it sounds great though.
completely
You know
free.
everything you're
Yeah,
doing though.
yeah. I'm excited to share it because I've had a couple people listen to the renditions I've done, I guess you could say. Like,
Yeah, yeah,
obviously my revisions and stuff, adding more, taking away, or remixing, mastering it, whatever.
yeah, yeah. I know. Because I went on your what app is it?
BandLab, yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah, BandLab. I got the app and I followed you on though because I said, hey, I want to,
yeah. And for now,
dude,
that's what I'm
dude,
using. But I think
dude.
eventually I'm gonna.
Oh, one more thing. You wanna know what's hilarious?
What's up?
I just got a text from my friend saying, "Do you want to podcast it up with me and Jack tonight?" Dude, I'm gonna be on 2 podcasts, man.
That's pretty funny. You gotta wrap the HD podcast, the 2 minute of podcast, 2 minute of
Nah,
closet
two
podcast,
guys in the closet. Nah, no worries. Not
two
till
guys in the
later.
closet. That's pretty funny.
Oh yeah, yeah, sure. What time?
Yeah,
Anyways,
but
for the interruption there. Yeah. So anyways, continuing on. I followed you on your band lab, and I listened to all your renditions and stuff. And actually,
yeah,
I didn't know that you did it on a Chromebook. That was my thing. I didn't know until like right now that you did
yeah.
it on
No,
a
no, no.
Chromebook.
That's the crazy part because
So
that website's completely free and it's all just in a browser.
yeah.
And I found it, and the first song I ever made, it's on the EP. I think I called it like Garage Beats or something like that because that's
Yeah,
what it
yeah.
sounds like. It just sounds like some kid in the garage screwing around with like an 808. And I kind of like that. I like that aesthetic because that's what it is. It's me in my room just making music with what I've got, and
Yeah,
I
basically.
like it. Yeah, and I mean, obviously, I made everything with the album. I mean, the music obviously, but also the cover art. That was super fun to make.
Oh yeah, I do.
Um,
I was gonna ask you a question. I was like, how did you do the cover art exactly?
yeah, also
Because
on
I
the
can't
school
do that
Chromebook,
shit. All on a Chromebook too. Yeah, because I can't do that
all on a
cover art shit,
Chromebook.
man. So I don't know how the hell you did that.
Yeah, I used because I took graphic design, so I know how to use Photoshop and stuff. But there's a website called Photopia, which is like Photoshop in a browser, and it's really frustrating because it's not obviously it's not as fine tuned as the professional Photoshop program,
Yeah, yeah.
um, and so a lot of stuff it just doesn't work as well. Like for example, the astronaut on there, that's like a public use image. Um, but the problem is that it's not a PNG. It's like the whole background is white, so I had to cut out the white background.
Oh fuck.
But the
I hate
magic
that shit.
wand tool doesn't work that well, so I had to go in and erase this like small white layer off the black outlines. It's
Ooh.
so horrible, but you know what? We did it. It's out there. I actually had to do it twice because
Oh
when I
no.
released, yeah, because
Because
when I released Intermission Interlude, I that's what I made the cover for. But then before I was able to release the EP, I had to return the Chromebook, and I didn't save it in a drive,
oh
so I had to make
no.
it again
No, no,
for
no.
the EP drop.
So that
But it's
you
alright.
had to do it all over again. Yeah, but
Yeah, but
what are you using now though?
now I'm still using Photopia for anything that I need
Yeah,
Photoshop
yeah.
for.
You're using your like phone, right, or your laptop or something?
Yeah, yeah. I have a laptop now that I'm
Oh,
recording.
nice, nice,
Uh,
nice.
yeah, that's what I use to edit the videos and stuff.
Well,
But I record all
welcome
my
to the
audio on my phone.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Welcome to the laptop gang. I've had mine
Yeah,
for a while now.
yeah. It cost me $1,500, but hey,
Jesus
it's worth
fuck.
it.
I mean, it's a good price though. I don't. Mine was on sale, and it's a great laptop.
Oh
Only
yeah.
issue is the battery's a bit. Battery has been died down a bit since first time I bought it, but hey, it still works
Oh
just
yeah, for
fine.
sure. Yeah, no. Uh, man, but yeah, this is definitely a purchase that's gonna hopefully last me a while.
It's $1,500. I think it'll last you a while.
Yeah, it's big, bulky gaming laptop, so it runs everything just fine.
Yeah.
How about you? How about what do you? I know me and you were both using Filmora to edit our stuff.
Yeah,
Um,
I did some fancy hacking, and I was able to get it for free.
yeah,
Dude,
No
I
watermark
did my
me if you're
duties.
paying $70.
Yeah, yep. Because I remember I was first editing with it, and I said, hey, and then I'm like, no, I don't like that watermark though, and I was like so frustrated because that was my second vlog. Because
And it had the
Ethan,
watermark.
our good friend Ethan,
Yeah,
he edited my first vlog, but then he couldn't do my second one because he was busy and that was during school and everything, so he couldn't edit it. So
yeah,
I said, shit, I guess I'll have to edit myself. So then I went through a bunch
yeah,
of editing softwares and I couldn't find shit. And then I found Filmora, but then I found out I'm like, oh shit, you gotta pay for it. And then I'm
yeah.
like, you
It's
know
like
what?
70
I'm gonna
bucks.
find a way to fucking edit it
Pirate it.
without, yeah, get it without the watermark. So I did, and now
They
I
make it
edit.
really easy.
Yeah, now I use it all the time, and it's actually great. It's really easy, really good. Not sponsored, but
Yeah,
please,
and
money.
no, Filmora is really, really good.
Yeah, and it
It's
honestly
funny.
works well.
Yeah, it's funny because when I went to the website, I was planning on buying it. So when I went to the website, I accidentally got the pro version, which the pro
Oh
version
yeah,
is like a formal program, and it's like, oh god. And I don't know what it was, but like I had uploaded images, and it's like does not support file type. I'm like, what do you mean you don't support JPEGs? What? Like I don't
that's
know. It made
fucking
no
weird.
sense. But then when I got obviously the normal version, it was like, oh yeah, everything works. Just
Yeah,
throw it
yeah,
in
yeah.
there. Yeah, and then it's a lot like the program works almost exactly like the program I was using before WeVideo, which
Mhm.
was when I was still on the Chrome.
Yeah, using the Chromebook. Yeah, because if you try to run Filmora on a Chromebook, it's gonna fucking explode.
Yeah.
It,
Well, the
it,
thing is, yeah, Chromebook can't run Windows files at
yeah,
all.
no. A Chromebook reminds me of those like fucking those Kindle Fire things
Yeah.
with the
Oh
weird
god,
screen
those
on
things are
them, like you can read
garbage.
books on.
Yeah.
I was at Best Buy the other day with Winston and my good friend Elijah, and I'm
Hmm.
looking at these Kindles and I'm like, this is way too weird. Like you can read
Yeah.
books on them and like they like have the screens are weird and shit. It's not like a touchscreen. It's a touchscreen, but it's not like I don't know.
Yeah.
It's really weird. I'll try to like maybe try to find a picture or some shit.
Yeah. No, no,
Those
I know what
things
you're
are just
talking about.
weird, man.
Yeah, they're meant for like, older people.
Yeah.
That they're the only ones using those. Or, if you're weird and read books on a screen, like which
Yeah, I know.
defeats the purpose of the book.
Defeats the purpose of the book.
Okay, here's my thing. Like this, and this is very consistent across different mediums. I like having a physical item in my hand,
Oh
like
yeah, no,
books
I 100%
and
agree. Easily.
yeah, books and video games. Like
Books, video games,
movies,
all
I'm
that.
okay. I'm okay having like streaming movies and stuff. I don't
Oh
really
yeah, no,
care, but
I'm fine with that too. But at the same time, I'm just kind of like,
yeah, like
like
but with
especially with yeah. Hold on, you go.
yeah, especially with like books and video games, it's like it's such a different experience having the physical thing because with the books, you have the meet the author or like, you get the hardcover. It's like
Oh, and
really
hold on,
nice.
that's the Kindle Fire that I
Yeah,
found. I found it. It looks so weird. I don't like it.
yeah, I don't know, man. It's so
I
weird.
just never liked it. And my thing is I agree with everything you said. It's holding like a physical copy of a game that you like, especially when you really love. You're kind of like, this shit's fucking cool. Like
Yeah,
I'm holding like the
es-
disc and everything, like that whole experience of opening the
yeah,
package and putting it in the
yeah, the
disc and
plastic.
everything.
Oh my
Dude,
god,
it's a fantastic experience, especially
it's
back in the especially
yeah, it's like
back
back when we
yeah,
had no choice.
yeah, exactly. Back in the day when, Xbox 360 and the Lego games and shit, I would like come home and like the day of the release, my dad would be home before me, right? And then the game would be on
Yes.
my bed and the plastic cover and everything. And I'd be like, oh shit.
Oh my
I'd be so
god, it's
fucking
so
excited, man.
yes, and then you always wait till you get home to unwrap the plastic. Like I
Oh
don't know what
yeah.
it is,
Even then,
but
like even
it's
like
yeah.
midnight. Like I remember like when I was younger when Lego Batman 3 came out. I
Oh my god.
Yeah. I remember I went to the midnight release. I got the game and I waited till I got home to fully open it. Like I fully
I
waited. Like I'm
know.
not
I don't know
opening this
what
shit
it
till I get
is.
home. Like it's an
It's like
experience.
this yeah, it's this thing compelling you. It's like you don't open it right now. You wait
Yeah,
till you
exactly.
get
No,
home.
you wait. You gotta wait till you get home. You gotta make it a whole experience. You gotta make it like, oh shit.
It's
Dude,
so nice.
like just physical copies is just way better, and that's my issue with digital now. I mean, I love digital and I love like
The
Spotify. I
convenience of
love
it.
Spotify, but I love getting
Yeah.
albums and I love getting records. It's just that
Yeah,
experience,
it's
and
like
most cars now don't have like CD players anymore.
yeah,
They only have
yeah, it's
aux
crazy.
cords, and I'm like, okay, cool, but I want a CD player, like
Yeah, I wanna.
getting your like favorite album on CD. It's like and then holding it, it's like a totally different experience than like holding it on your
It's so
phone.
nice. Yeah, I know. And then like with video games, the dying art of box art.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
my
I know.
god, like old school box covers were
I mean,
so good.
like looking at old school box covers and stuff. Like recently, I got a not super recently, but recently I got a PS3, like a big fat model, the original model of PS3. Luckily, it works just fine, and you can get
Yeah,
games on it and like you can get online games and stuff.
yeah,
Yeah. But I'm looking at the box arts for like the games I've gotten for it, because now I have a bunch of PS3 games. Not a ton, but a good amount
yeah,
for me personally. And I'm looking at these covers. I'm like, these covers are great. Like I got the
yeah.
Mortal
There's so
Kombat,
many
like
good ones.
I got the Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe one, and
Oh
that's a
yeah, that one's
fantastic cover.
dope.
Yeah, I was so happy. I was happy I found it. I was like, oh shit! So I fucking snagged that while I was in Arizona in a game store.
Yeah.
It was in a game store in Arizona, and I fucking grabbed it. I'm like, that's mine. Easy.
Or
And
bro, look at this. The old school Metal Gear Solid cover.
ooh, damn,
Right? Look at that.
that's
It's
beautiful.
so good.
And I mean now, even now, most game covers still look great too. I mean,
Yeah.
the original God of War cover still looks fantastic.
Oh my god, yeah, God of War looks so
The God of
good.
War 2018 cover is just like something totally
Yeah,
different. It's not.
yeah.
It just looks great. Oh, my Batman: The Long Halloween graphic novel just got delivered.
Oh, nice.
Hold on. I'll probably go grab that, and you can just talk to the people.
Yeah, for sure.
Hold on, give me a second. I just want to show the God of War cover. Oh, well, there's also the God of War 3 cover, which I got as well. That's also a great cover.
Oh
Let me see if
yeah,
I can
God
pull
of
that.
War 3 is so
It's funny.
oh
I
man.
got the God of War 3 for the PS4 before I got even God of War 1 and 2. I also got the
Oh
Origins too.
really? Yeah, I don't remember which one, but one of them is a prequel, isn't it?
Yeah, Chains of Olympus and fuck, I forgot what the other one was. Olympus Has Fallen or something.
Yeah.
If I remember, I don't remember exactly, but those games they have a collection of those, and I was able to pick that up the other day actually
Oh,
with
it's
Winston and
dope.
Elijah, and then so I got the collection of that, and then I also got the collection of God of War 1 and 2 for the PS3 remastered and everything.
Dude, that's cool.
Yeah, so
Dang.
I was lucky to pick those up. I was like, shit, definitely getting those.
Yeah, for sure, man. Oh man, dude, it feels bad because there's a lot of like really good games that have generic covers.
Let me check this. Here,
What's
let
it
me drop
called?
that. Like, look at that. It's simple, but like it's fucking amazing.
But it sells everything you need to know.
Exactly.
Like that's all you need. It feels bad because there's so many good games, BioShock Infinite. I don't know if you've seen the cover for that, but
I mean, probably once maybe, but also there's this cover too that I want to bring up.
oh, dude, Red Dead Redemption covers are always so good.
Yeah,
Oh,
Rockstar knows what they're doing, man.
for real. And then, oh man, Undead Nightmare too. That one was cool.
Yeah, I don't.
Um,
I've always seen Undead Nightmare, but I've never actually like played it or anything.
oh, it's cool. It's Red Dead, but they're zombies.
Yeah,
Like,
it makes sense. It's
but
basically
like
what it is.
BioShock
Just Red Dead
Infinite,
Redemption but zombies. Yeah, makes sense.
yeah. But BioShock Infinite, this is the cover, and the game it
Oh yeah, yeah, I've seen
looks
that.
good, but it's so generic. Like this could be any game. It's just dude with gun on cover.
When did that come out?
That was on the Xbox 360. BioShock Infinite.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like
Uh, it
some some
was
some covers are really great, and some covers are just not great at all. They're very
yeah. This was
generic.
2013, and I mean like it gets the job done, but it could be anything.
Yeah,
This
I
could
know.
be like freaking
Honestly, if you
Gears of
get rid of the
War for
bio,
all I
yeah, yeah,
care.
yeah. If they get rid of the Bioshock logo, it can just be like America, the game.
Yeah, seriously. And I mean, it
It's not.
sucks because that game is really, really good.
From what I've
Like,
heard about the Bioshock series, yes,
yeah,
but I
I
feel
played
like
this personally, and really good. It had a lot of like the action was really good, and the gunplay was fun, and the abilities and stuff. And it also had it was kind of scary.
Yeah, I
Like,
bet the Bioshock series is pretty scary.
yeah, it's like I don't know if it does try to be, but it does jump scares in such a different way, and it really
Yeah.
gets you. It does dread really well.
I see. All right. Well, we're gonna take a small little break here while Emmanuel talks to you guys. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
grab some packages because I don't want them burning outside because it's like hotter than hell. So I will
Oh
see
yeah,
you guys in just 1 minute. Edge, take it away.
for sure. Uh, yeah. So me and Nick have been friends for a while. We met sophomore year in high school PE, which is pretty funny because it's such a random place to meet people. But we ended up having a giant group there, and we've been meaning to make a podcast for like a long time. We wanted to do a podcast with all of our friends because we all have talk about just like stupid stuff constantly. And obviously it fell through because no one has time, but it was always interesting to me. Me and Nick are doing a video on my channel on 21 Pilots. I'm a huge music nerd. I just like, oh my god, I love music. Obviously, I made music, um, and I have it's a genuine passion of mine. And I listen to all types. I remember Nick was always back when I first met him, was always into the classic heavy rock and stuff. Um, and I'm more into like I like punk rock and stuff and like pop punk. That was more my scene rather than the hardcore stuff. But I also am into a lot of the pop stuff. Me and Nick started an Instagram account because obviously he has his Instagram where he talks about movies and stuff, and I suggested, hey, what if we did an Instagram page where instead of talking about movies and stuff, we do music because me and him were both into music. And we did, and we started it, and I started making posts. I told him I could do the entire 21 Pilots discography in a month, which, knowing myself, I probably could have, but I got real lazy, and I got through about half of the first album, and then stopped making posts because I lost access to the editor that I was using, because I didn't have Photopia back then. No, I mean, I probably could go back now, but he's running that account now, which is props to him. Nick is a hard worker, and he really, really is trying to make it on these like influencer stuff, and I respect him for it. I'm trying to do the same thing. My stuff is a little more for fun. I just like to talk about things. I can talk for unnecessarily long amounts of time, which I guess is good for this type of situation. Originally, that was what me and Nick were supposed to talk about here. I think the suggestion was we were just going to geek out about music. At least initially. Obviously, that's changed a little bit. I think this is going to be an interesting podcast if we keep going with it, because me and Nick are very different people and have very differing tastes in media. Obviously, you can see my profile picture here. I like anime. It's a medium that I find genuine enjoyment in. I can't really explain what it is. Like, the animation of it is one thing, but obviously I could get that with Western animation. But like with anime, it's like, I guess it's the storytelling, because anime tends to have very, very dark subjects a lot of times, or dark or just different subjects a lot of times. And sometimes it really hits, and it gets really emotional. And I mean, I don't know if any of you guys watch anime. I don't think Nick does, or if he does, I'd imagine he'd probably watch like the classics, Cowboy Bebop, Samurai Champloo, Trigun, that kind of thing, probably. But I'm more into the newer stuff. Demon Slayer, oh my gosh, Demon Slayer was amazing. And then that movie just topped it all off. I cannot wait for the second season. You probably don't know what I'm talking about. I'm stupid. But that show is genius. Demon Slayer is so good. There's a scene in Demon Slayer where the main character, because the only way that you can kill demons is by cutting their head off with this special sword. And so the main character cuts a demon's head off, but she's asking for it. Like, she's sitting there and she sees him falling and she knows he's gonna hit her, and then she reaches her hand out and starts crying, and she says, "But if I die, I'll be free," because she's being like enslaved by another demon, basically, and being forced into this position, and she doesn't want to do it anymore. So, and the main character sees this, and the main character has such a kind heart, and genuine caring for the people around him, and so he sees this and he knows that she's in pain, and so he gives her the most beautiful ending he could possibly give her. And when she dies, he does like this special move, and it makes it start raining on her, and it's so beautiful. And she looks at it and she goes, "It feels like I'm being pattered by a soft rain." As she dies, and it's so heartwarming. It's such a powerful scene, and then the animation on that is just phenomenal. Like you could gush over just the technical stuff, but I'm more interested in the way that they use the technical stuff to portray the storytelling.
All right,
Because
I
that's
have returned.
nice.
All right,
I went on a good rant
what were you
there.
talking about?
Well, I started talking about how we met, and then I moved into music a little bit, and then ended up right now. I just finished a story about anime, Demon Slayer. That scene that I posted on my story.
That's nice.
Yeah,
All right, with me I bring food because I got hungry. I have pineapple
nice.
and grapes,
Oh, nice.
and also my package, which you
Yeah,
now hear me open.
nice. Unboxing on cam, or not on cam, on
Not
audio.
on camera. Voice unboxing.
Voice unboxing. That's pretty good,
I'm opening the package.
for
It's
sure.
a graphic novel. Very thick one at that.
Nice. Oh
See,
wow.
this is why I like getting graphic novels. Like,
Yeah, man, you
like,
get
like we're
the
talking
heft.
about physical stuff, man. Physical stuff.
Yeah. Oh my
384
god.
pages of Batman on
Dang.
Halloween.
Damn. That's I'm guessing Scarecrow then, right?
Actually, technically, the story's about a bunch of murders that take place on different holidays, and Batman has to figure
Oh.
out who it is. So a bunch of villains are involved. Two-Face, Catwoman, Joker, Penguin, I think. Yeah,
Oh,
Penguin,
okay.
Scarecrow, yeah,
Yeah, see, I think
Catwoman.
Scarecrow is probably my favorite villain from Batman.
Scarecrow's a great villain.
He's
I do agree with that.
I don't I think I just like that kind of villain, like Scarecrow and Mysterio. Those like illusion type villains. I love
Oh
that.
yeah, I never like that shit. That shit's fucking, especially with Scarecrow. I
Yeah,
remember
dude. You remember the Arkham Asylum, the Scarecrow
oh yeah,
scene?
dude. Originally, I could
Dude,
never. Originally, when it first came out, I could never like play those levels. I had to have my dad do it.
right?
I was like
Yeah, me
scared.
too.
I was scared shitless. I was like, fuck this.
Right? I know, dude. Walking through the halls and the doors are banging, and then like you walk in, there's the dead bodies.
Oh
Like
yeah, no. Like
I turned it off
walking. Yeah,
after
yeah.
after he turned big. I was like, oh, I can't do this. I'm done.
Yeah, no. That's what happened to me. So that's why last year I finally went back and played those levels. Well, I played the whole game because I never finished it because like, I always got stuck on those levels.
Yeah, same.
And even now, I'm like, fuck.
It's so good. It's so well done. Oh my
Arkham
god.
Asylum remains to be one of the best Batman games.
Oh,
I
for
still love
sure,
Arkham City
dude.
though.
I didn't play Arkham City. I played Asylum and Night, but I never played City.
Oh, you're definitely missing out on City.
Yeah, I know. That's what everyone says. It's really good.
Oh yeah, no,
I had a
it's
friend who played it.
easily one of the top tier Batman games. Well,
Yeah, dude. Those.
one of the
Oh
only
man,
top tier Batman games.
The whole Arkham series is so good. I found a bundle for like $60 on PlayStation. I'm gonna buy it after I beat Spider-Man.
Ah, yeah. Uh, um, there's also Arkham Origins, which wasn't
Oh
Rocksteady,
yeah,
but it is connected to the universe because
yeah,
certain characters like Firefly show up in Night as well. So does Deathstroke.
yeah.
The thing is
Oh
that
man, I had to get that night.
Origins was very decent.
Fair enough.
I don't know.
Rocksteady knows what
I
they're
just didn't
doing.
like how they brought back Joku after 2 games of him
Yeah,
being the main villain.
yeah. I
It
mean,
was
like
not my
he's
forte.
iconic, but you guys can use other people.
Yeah, they really heavied on the Joker and Batman in these games, which I didn't hate, but at the same
Yeah.
time, I'm kind of like, can you take a break?
Yeah, I mean, I think I liked it when the Joker came back as like haunting Batman. I think I kind of liked that.
Yeah,
Um,
I mean, that was fine with me. I just didn't really. I don't know, the whole subplot with the Joker serum and everything, and Batman turning into the Joker, I don't know.
yeah, it
For
was.
me, it should have just been a straight Scarecrow story, get rid of Arkham Knight and everything.
Yeah, Arkham. Yeah, the Scarecrow was. Oh my god! And then when you went into the street, oh man, that was so cool.
I remember the studio was creepy as fuck, too.
Oh yeah, seriously.
What really creeped the fuck out of me, though, was one of the first parts where you finally get the Scarecrow. And he's
Oh yeah,
you can see him in the room, and he's like moving and shit. Oh fuck that, dude! I was like
oh my
watching that fuck. I was like, nope. Oh, I'm not
dude,
going in
that
now. I'm not going in now. And I can see him moving
god,
in the
dude, that
windows and shit. I'm like, nope, not going in now. Nope, no.
yeah, that studio knows what they're doing, man. They know how to build dread.
They
That's
know how to
so
make
good.
Scarecrow fucking creepy as hell, and it worked. It definitely worked.
Yeah, damn. I miss the old like manuals, like game manuals that used to come in the covers. You remember
Yeah,
those?
with some games now you can't really get them.
Yeah, I know. Most of them just build them into the case, like on the back of the cover art, which I guess is okay, but I kind of like
Holding the
having,
manual and everything. Yeah,
yeah,
with certain pre-owned games, like when you go to Retro City Games, great game store by the way. There's two locations, but I go to the one down by my old school actually. But
yeah,
when you get the games there, there's no manual in there. But sometimes you get lucky and there is one, which
yeah.
is kind of cool. And you're kind of like, oh, cool, nice, because
Oh,
then it
nice.
kind of feels more complete, you know.
Yeah, it's like I bought this game. I want what it comes with. Obviously, it's at like a decent, cheaper price, but
Yeah.
oh, dude, one time I went to a GameStop and I bought a GameCube, and someone left Soul Calibur 3 in there. You ever heard of that game?
Yeah, I've heard it. Winston just told me about it.
Yeah, it's it's a weird game, I gotta say. Like, it's pretty bizarre. It's a 3D fighting game like Tekken style,
Yeah.
but like
You know,
the character roster is so weird.
yeah. I have a quick question.
Go ahead.
Have you played any of the Half-Life games?
I'm actually playing Half-Life 2 right now,
Okay, so
like doing a
quick
playthrough.
question. What's the deal with it? Like, why is it
Um,
so massive? You know, like, why is everybody like, I want Half-Life 3, Half-Life 2 is amazing. I want Half-Life 3.
so the thing with Half-Life is that it was groundbreaking for like a first-person shooter. Um,
Okay, that makes sense.
on it's Valve. Valve knows what they're doing with the games just in general. And then it's also a major part of it is just the story, because the story is like genuinely encasing. Like you get
Oh.
involved with the story, and it feels good. You know, so people are invested in this universe, and when they hear that they're not going to be able to finish off the story because the story left off on such a big cliffhanger, and it's like, well,
Oh, it's one
now
of
what?
those. It was one of those endings. Oh fuck.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why
I don't want
everybody's
to.
asking for it.
I think you would get a kick out of playing it. So I don't want to spoil too much. And I'm still only like maybe halfway through it. I played it on my Xbox. I played Half-Life 2, the first chapter, when I got the orange box, which is also when I played Portal, which is god, such a good game.
Hmm. Yeah, I've heard
Um,
a lot about Portal and Portal 2.
yeah, I'm playing Portal 2 right now as well, and it is just a phenomenal game.
Mm-hmm.
Good. I gotta go, dude. I'm sorry.
You gotta go? Well, we're at
Yeah,
34 minutes.
yeah. I think that's
Alright.
good for a first episode.
Well, I think that's a good for first episode, everybody. I know it's kind of ending abruptly
Yeah,
there,
I'll
but
let you wrap it up. I gotta go.
alright, man. Alright, everybody. Well, I hope you enjoyed this podcast. As my friend Edge there, he has to go do some stuff. But yeah, like I said, I hope you enjoyed this first episode of a podcast. I know it's very different, and I know my voice audio is definitely not great because something's wrong and weird, which I don't understand, but I'll fix it later. Anyways, if you can, like and subscribe to my channel. Edge's channel will be linked down below, so go subscribe and check out his videos. He's got some funny videos there. So yeah, thank you for listening to this 35-minute podcast, and me and Edge will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.